Yeah, AoE doesn't target. I'm 99% sure that it would still die to AoE. I'm pretty sure of that based on the way the cards usually work with that kind of language. Are you sure that they don't get hit by AoE? Yeah. It's like it's just like they were stealth basically. They're stealth but they can attack without losing their ability.
Behold the might of Stormwind. So
even with all of that, we're not in terrible position, although the game's gonna start turning very quickly. He's gonna come in. He could come in for 10 damage this turn, or he could trade. He must have whatever that is, execute or whatever, that destroys a damaged minion. Oh, draw a card for each damaged minion. So he's going for draw power. Let's see. So 7, 9. Let's draw a card. We're still gonna summon this anyway. Argent Commander. Alright, so
that was
8.
an error.
Yeah, I know Juggler first. Yeah, I think that's the play here. Hopefully he'll hit the hero. But he didn't.
Victory or death. Job's done.
Alright, so, you know, he's got to find a way to do 4 points of damage. He could have a weapon that could do it. I don't know if there's another direct damage. He could armor up, maybe. No, that does. Yeah, he must not have it because otherwise. Oh, 7 points. Never mind. That's it. There's a charge. Wait. He gave it charge. All right, that's pretty good. Yeah. I could have traded there, but it was a risk either way. As many cards as he had in his hand, I'm fairly certain he would have found a way to, yeah, I could have traded the Warsong maybe, but yeah, I think that's a really good point, Chiz. I think you're right. I think if you're ahead on life, you just don't trade. So I agree. Live and learn. So that's it for the first match. We'll go open a pack. So we got a rare here, no goldens or anything, so nothing too exciting. So we'll go into our second game here. Alright, so this is our second game with this Warlock deck. First game was a loss, but hopefully we'll do better in this game. How much I've spent in the beta? Probably $130 probably so far. I've got about 170 in donations, so... Hey, I've enjoyed the weekend. I've had fun streaming. It's been fun playing the game and seeing people's reaction to it. So, yeah. Apparently we were so fail that game it can't find someone to play against. You know, Henrique, I think it's pretty funny you're tracking the misplays. You know what? If it keeps you in the stream, watching the stream, and it keeps other people in the stream, so be it. And it's always good to get better. I do actually agree that the Fairy Dragon would have been a better play. I don't know that I call it a misplay, because had he had some early, like a charge minion he dropped early, having that taunt minion down would have been helpful instead of having the Fairy Dragon. But I do agree. I like the idea of Fairy Dragon. This is another good start for us, so we'll keep it. No, I don't think this is the same guy. I didn't check the name last time.
Greetings. I greet you.
So we can get the Blood Imp down turn 1.
Do I have to? Job's done.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared to see some of the other streamers, considering that people tell me that I know the game better and play better than the other streamers. Because I definitely have some derpy moments and make some mistakes, so I'm a little curious to see what the other streamers are doing that that you guys are saying I'm doing better. All right, so let's see what we got here. Turn 2. We could actually power overwhelming here, but I think I'd rather draw. Yeah, for the Harpy. That is true, power overwhelming for the Harpy. I also like power overwhelming on the Commander, which is not bad as well. Although I don't like that actually now that I think about it. Well, with Divine Shield, maybe. Alright, so let's see. We're up to 3 now. I'd like to get the most damage we can on the board, which would be Scarlet Crusader. So let's do that.
For the crusade!
I'm gonna keep my minions in stealth as long as I can. That seemed to be the best strategy when we played a similar deck last night. And unless I have taunt out, I'm gonna keep them there. Blamed you guys for your misplays. I do get distracted by the stream, but I do also make misplays, so I don't think it's the stream's fault for sure. Alright, let's see. I gotta pay attention to the game here. This is what gets me in trouble. Alright, so we have 4. We can Voodoo Doctor to heal back up. And draw a card. No reason to Mortal Coil at this point. So yeah, I think that's the play. Let's see what card we get. There's our Fairy Dragon that everybody likes so much. Let's put the Fairy Dragon down.
Join or die.
And we'll attack. No minions left to attack with. No cards really to play. So we'll end our turn.
Pandaria will be ours.
Alright, so 1/7 taunt. We'll have to clear him. Actually, we could clear him pretty well, because we can do Divine Shield into him, Scarlet, 1 point, and we'll get a card, so that's not too bad. Another Blood Imp. So we have 5 mana this time around. We could Mortal Coil, and then kill him immediately and save our Divine Shield. I mean, Shadow Bolt, not Mortal Coil.
So many possibilities.
Which I kind of like, but then Mortal Coil Yeah, I'd rather do more damage to him, so let's do this. And then... there. That way we save our Divine Shield.
Join or die.
See, we have 2 more mana. Actually, I like the Voodoo Doctor and another Flame Imp here.
Do I have to?
Actually, should have put the Flame Imp next to the other Flame Imp, so if it gets targeted with an AoE, it won't work, but that's alright.
Someone call for the doctor.
Nothing left to attack with. We'll end our turn.
X marks the spot.
That was an error.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he messed up there. He thought that giving his hero attack would buff his blood sale, but it didn't because it's not a weapon. So every time the other player misplays, do we just subtract 1 off of my total? I think that's what we should do. It should be a net misplay for the day. You guys are brutal. No love. No love. Alright, so we got another Shadow Bolt to kill the Raider if we want. Shadow Bolt, and we can Mortal Coil, so this works really well. We could also Argent Commander at 6.
So many.
Yeah, I'd rather draw here. See what card we get. Leper Gnome is nice. If we Shadow Bolt again. Yeah, I think the taunt is a good idea. And we can clear here.
Shields up.
It's on all the minions. So now that we have so much taunt out, you know what? I'm still gonna leave them in stealth. I think.
Join or die.
Can always pull them out later, and they'll still be taunt minions. So I kind of like that play. I'm gonna keep the guys in stealth. I want to keep them in stealth because if I bring him out of stealth now, he with so many taunt minions on the board, he has the opportunity to attack them. So I'd rather not.
For the war chief.
No, he can't attack. He can't attack a stealth minion even with taunt. But the taunt doesn't affect anything. So if it's just the 2 stealth minions left, he can bypass taunt. Stealth negates taunt until the stealth disappears. That's how it works. Alright, so we have Power Overwhelming. Would love to use this on the Leper Gnome next turn. But he doesn't have charge. So yeah, we can play both of these guys, which is I think is the play. Yeah, definitely.
To Northrend!
I feel icky.
Let's see. We can do a trade here and not die, so I think that's the
I
way to
got
go.
this.
Sure, send the little guy.
Join or die.
Sure, send the little guy.
Feeling pretty good with our board position now, so I'm gonna pull these guys out of stealth. I think we just need to burn down as much as possible. I almost clicked next turn because I didn't see that guy hadn't attacked yet. Alright.
Almost out of time.
I know, I almost clicked it. I almost clicked it. It's funny, I see you guys. You're a few seconds behind me in the chat through the stream, so I caught myself. Trying to make myself, before I click in turn every time, I'm trying to scan and make sure there's no more attacks left, or if there's an attack, I'm intentionally not using it, so. They do have a visual. If they can still attack, they have a green border around them. If they've already attacked, they don't have that border. So this time we're going to power overwhelming the leper gnome. So then when he dies, he triggers his death rattle effect. Not that it matters, because this looks like it's pretty much GG. 3, 6, 7, 9, 11, 13 points of damage. With the leper gnome, we'll finish him off. Alright, so let's power overwhelming the leper gnome. Not that it really matters, but just for fun. Yeah, we would have done auctioneer, then power overwhelming, drawn a card. We would have done that for sure if this game was going to go more than one turn, but we knew that it wasn't. So, all right, so that was a good game there. Definitely seeing the power of this Warlock deck a little bit more. Yeah, I didn't need the power overwhelming, true, but it was fun. Good to practice right. Yeah, you're right. I could practice it correctly, but... Alright, so we'll open a pack real quick, and then we'll go into our next game. Have to buy some more packs here if we keep winning games. Oh, we do have... Was that an epic I saw? It was. Hungry Crab. It's actually not bad in a Murloc deck, or obviously against a Murloc deck. It's also a beast, so it's not bad in Hunter decks. And it's a 1/2 for 1, so that's above the stat curve. Alright, let's go back and we'll get into our next game. We'll wait about 10 seconds, guys, then we'll start up. Alright guys, so this is the next match in the Warlock arena. This is our third game. We are 1-1 heading into game 3. You can tell if it's an epic because it's got a purple border around it. Keep up the scanning, yeah, it's definitely a good tip. Pro tip there. Actually a noob tip. It's a better way of saying it. Alright, so Warlock v Hunter. See how it goes. Wow, look at again with the early draw. Starting to really like playing Warlocks honestly in arena. Now this time I will Fairy Dragon on turn 2. Wow, alright, so yeah. I think Leper Gnome. Yeah, I think Leper Gnome, actually. Coin into the jungler. Nah, I think Leper Gnome.
So many.
And then turn 2, Fairy Dragon. Actually, turn 2, probably, Juggler. It's not a misplay. You guys love to burn the coin. Yeah, it would have been 3 points of damage. You know, yeah. It's, I would say it's a decision. I wouldn't say it's a misplay, honestly, because I really like saving the coin for something bigger. I really do, but... So this time, let's, Alright, we'll go ahead and get the Knife Juggler down.
Put this apple on your head.
And then, I don't really want a coin just for a Blood Imp. So we're gonna go ahead and just start plunking him and wait our turn. It's not all about doing as much damage as you can instantly, guys. That coin is good. For example, if we get a Gadget Sand Auctioneer and we really need draw power, you get it a turn earlier. Argent Commander is now a turn earlier. So
We must.
it gives you
cleanse
lots of
the
options
Sunwell.
later on. Alright, so now we're up to 3. I'm going to get our taunt down and the fairy dragon. Yeah, I definitely want my taunt out. Just debating on going taunt. Yeah, I think taunt and fairy dragon is the way to go.
Ready for action!
Now we'll trade.
Big hug! Hey, catch!
And I'm good with that. I'm saving the coin, guys. Everybody wants me to burn the coin. Saving it for now.
Pandaria will be ours.
Alright, so we can do 5 damage to that berserker. Let's see, so that's 4.
I wonder.
Coin into the berserker. I'd prefer to kill him and keep the aggro going. I probably will coin into Blood Imp this time, honestly.
Almost out of time.
Do I have to? Hey, catch!
To arms!
I think that was a good way to go. By clearing the board and then playing the minion, we get Knife Juggler guaranteed damage. We have lots of different combinations here, guys. I honestly feel like you could have played this game a few different ways.
Get behind me.
I do think playing the Juggler first might have been a good choice with all those cheap minions, but you never know how the game's going to go after that. So...
Hey, catch!
To arms!
Sure, send the big guy.
I went ahead and attacked with the stealth minion now, obviously, because we have a taunt out. So... with the taunt out, I feel decently comfortable having the stealth minion out there. He may try to take him out, but honestly, I think the Knife Juggler's probably a bigger target for him now. So Steady Shot just does 2 damage to the enemy hero. So he can't kill minions with it.
Summoning portal open.
Bring
So
me
Pint-Sized Summoner doesn't work on the turn in which it's cast because it will always be at least the first minion itself. So, yeah. 3, 6, 7, 8. We can do 8 points of damage. And with the Stormpike Commando, it is GG.
I've got a heat! God.
Hey, catch!
To arms!
There we go. Well, I wouldn't say so. The way I look at a misplay, honestly, is I did something that I didn't mean to do, or that there was no benefit to doing something different. Honestly, most of those choices early, I think I would consider tactical. All of them would have required use of the coin, and yeah. So I think I kept the coin as some insurance. Could have played it earlier, but you never know what he could have drawn there. So. All right, so that's the end for that one. Let's go back and open a pack. Yeah, shivving yourself is a misplay. I think that is the definition. Alright guys, I'm not going to argue about the definition of a misplay anymore.
Cool. Rare.
Alright, so we got a gold mana wraith, pretty cool. Doesn't have animation yet, but Blizzard I think has said that by I think at launch all the goldens will have animations. Alright, I'm gonna step away for 1 second, take a 30-second break, 45-second break, and be right back. Alright, so I'm back. I will say one thing that I kind of wish Blizzard would change is that if you drag a card back to your hand trying to uncast it, you should not be able to target your hero with it. I think that's what got the mage yesterday when she fireballed herself, and that's what got me when I shivved myself. So, alright, Alright, I'm just reading some of the chat real quick. I didn't fireball myself. Somebody else, our opponent fireballed themselves. It's pretty funny. No, I agree. It's just, because your hero is right in front of your cards, it's really easy. If you just release that left click a split second too early, you end up hitting yourself. So, in a rogue deck, I definitely like going second. In a warlock, most decks I like going second, honestly. Alright, so we're going to start game 4 here in a second. Alright, so this is game 4 with this warlock deck. We're 2-1. Check out hearthstone.com. You can follow me on Twitter at Darhoth, YouTube at Darhoth, or twitch.tv also at Darhoth. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I do think, I'll tell you what, I'm getting more and more sold on Fairy Dragon. I think a lot of people overlook them, but they are strong early board presence because you pretty much have to kill them with a minion or AoE. So, alright, we're against a Hunter again. This is again pretty good early. I think we'll keep this. I would like to have a different 1-drop maybe, but this isn't too bad. Druid hero power gives him 1 attack that turn and 1 armor. Alright, I'm gonna hold off on casting the Voodoo Doctor, so we're just gonna pass here. We'll probably draw turn 2, cast Voodoo Doctor turn 3, Voodoo Doctor and Fairy Dragon.
Ready for action.
So we could go ahead and get the Fairy Dragon down. I think that's the right play to go ahead and get some board presence.
Job's done.
He can't trade, so he won't anyway with the taunt minion. We can take the taunt out next time. Yeah, yeah. Last night, the last series I played, I was pretty tired. I think I think in one I don't know, maybe one game, one series, whatever it was rough. It was rough. I'm still pretty tired today. I'm probably not going to go too much later tonight, honestly, because I need to do some things around the house, work on some video editing, and do something besides stream. So, all right, third turn. Let's think what we want to do here.
So many possibilities.
All right, we're gonna draw. Take this guy out. Trigger this trap. Alright, so return it to our hand. Still go ahead and play the Voodoo Doctor and heal up.
Job's done.
No, yeah. I agree. I think there's a difference between what I call a strategic decision, where you have multiple options, each with pros and cons, and a pure misplay, which is there is no reason to do that the way you did it. In fact, you would have 100% of the time done it differently if you had not done it that way. So, all right, we can trade here for the taunt, which is not a bad idea.
I will hunt you down.
I only want to get Summoning Portal out yet. Yeah, I think we will do this.
For the crusade!
Job's done.
So, secret, snipe. Oh, this will be nice because the Divine Shield blocks the snipe. That worked out really well for us. That worked out well. So, good. Yeah, the game's been in alpha for a long time, but keep in mind, we didn't play in the alpha. Alpha was not open to anybody but Blizzard employees. So, yeah, so we didn't play in the alpha. We did play on something called Cockatrice, which is an emulator. However, we didn't play in the alpha, so... I'm not going to Shadow Bolt. I'm not going to waste the damage there, honestly. Let's see here. And drop the portal, which will allow us to summon the Fairy Dragon as well, which I think is the way to go.
Join or die.
Attack to trigger the secret.
I will hunt you down.
Yeah, I'm not used to playing too much against secrets, so gonna have to keep that in mind as we go through.
Out of time.
Cockatrice is available to the public. If you go to a website called Good Bobby Calamari, and you go to the forums, there's a Cockatrice port. It is an emulator, not a simulator. So you really have to know the rules of the game because you have to do them all manually. If you go to the Hearthstone forums under General Discussion, I put together a Hearthstone 101 guide. Honestly, you could read that guide, and if you learn how to use the mechanics in Cockatrice, you could figure out how to play the game. So. Yeah, Cockatrice is rough. I think if you're probably, I don't know. I like Cockatrice. I mean, I liked it for what it was worth, for sure. So, all right, let's see here. This guy, yeah, he just has charge. So beasts have charge.
So many possibilities.
I like to knife juggler. Yeah, it's not really a good way to do this here. We can get the knife juggler down, play another fairy dragon. I'm just worried about his beast having charge. I think that's the way to go.
Put this apple on your head.
Job's done.
Yeah, Cockatrice I think is good. I mean, it's good for what it does. Again, before the game was out, there was no way to really. Okay, that was a good play. So see, that's so there. So now we know the answer to our question. By the way, he just played a AOE effect, and it killed both fairy dragons. So as we suspected, fairy dragons can be killed by AOE. Doesn't surprise me at all. Alright, we're probably going to draw here, because we can kill this guy with the Storm Pike, so let's go ahead and draw first. Got the Leper Gnome. I still think the Storm Pike Commander is the way to go, so...
I've got a huge gun.
Job done.
Take board control back over, and we'll end our turn. The Lightning Bolt under the minion means it has some sort of card ability, like Battle Cry, deal 2 damage. Yeah, so that means they have a card ability. If they have like a yellow like sparkle around them, that means they're buffed. I think there's different colored sparkles for different things. I think a purple buff, I don't know, there's a purple, like a blue, and a yellow. I'm not sure if there's a difference. Yeah, I am drawing first, guys, so thanks for the tip. Definitely learning. I haven't played card games since 1995 until I started playing Cockatrice 2 weeks ago and started playing this 3 days ago. So, yeah. Alright, we have 3 Shadow Bolts now. I don't see any reason not to start using them. Oh, we could Wind Fury as well. I almost Shadow Bolted myself. 3/5. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Gadgetzan Auctioneer. Can't quite use it here, but will be good for the Shadow Bolts next. He has a secret. That's okay. We'll see what the secret is in a second. Let's go ahead and pop the secret.
I'm ready.
Interesting. So it must be something when the hero gets attacked. I wish I knew the hunter secrets better. I really don't.
Job's done.
Surprised we're at 18. I feel like we're winning this game, yet somehow we're behind in health.
Almost out of time.
It's not Snipe, because it would have killed the Leper Gnome, which would have been fine, because the Leper Gnome would have done 2 damage. Yeah, Snake Trap is probably it. Well, it's when a minion attacks. Isn't that when a minion attacks the hero? I think it's pretty easy play here. It's Gadgetzan Auctioneer, into Shadow Bolt, into Blood Imp.
I got the best deals anyway. Do I have to?
Now the question is, do I trade, or do I keep letting him hit me for 4? Yeah, I think we can kill the hyena.
I'm ready.
Oh yeah, so it is a snake trap. We gotta trigger it at some point.
Almost out of time.
So I'm gonna go ahead and Leper Gnome into one of these,
Big hug.
and then
Job's done.
that way I can Leper Gnome again into the guy, still do my 2 damage and clear 2 tokens.
You gotta be kidding me.
That's a good minion now, considering he has no other minions to play. Yeah, he's just been wearing us down steadily. Kind of annoying. Alright, so let's think about this. We still have Hellfire, if we wanted to. And Shadow Bolt. We could go ahead and get Taunt out.
I wonder.
Let's see. Yeah, Archmage and Protector is not a bad idea. 6, 8, and draw. Secret could be Snipe.
Are you ready for this?
Alright, so it's not a Snipe. Kind of tempted to go ahead and get the Taunt out. Shadow Bolt will be 5. Yeah. Yeah, we got a great card out of it as well.
Sure, send the list. Not good, not good. Time to pay.
Job's
This is
done.
a secret deck, holy crap. So this hunter deck is kind of interesting, because he's so secret heavy. He's basically, I don't know, I'm sure there's some CCG term for it, but it's like a slow burn deck. Like basically you are going to lose health every turn, or your minions are going to take damage like every turn. So it's kind of interesting. Got to get the taunt out next turn to try to stabilize the game a bit. We could Hellfire. I don't want to Hellfire. Could go 6, 8, and a card. I think that's the play. So 4-3 or 4-5. Like the bigger body there. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like the bigger body.
Shields up.
Well played.
I'm just gonna attack.
Time to pay.
And yeah, I'm not gonna draw, you're right, because I need to keep my health. I would have done 12 damage with the Argent Commander. Oh, Hellfire is all characters, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Well fought.
Yeah, he gave up. Yeah, we could have done that last turn. I forget that Hellfire is all characters. I just forgot that it's all characters, honestly. Because I'm used to thinking of it as a board clear, but it also does damage to the heroes. So, yeah, it is a little behind. But, guys, honestly, when the game gets to that point and there's a bunch of different options, if I take the time to read the chat, a lot of times I end up either running out of time or making some rush play that ends up not being good. So, most of the time, it's best for me to just figure out what I'm doing unless, you know, I have time to look, honestly. So anyway, that was a good game. We ended up winning. So we will head out and open a pack. I'm actually going to need to buy some packs. So let's see. Let's see. How much do we want to spend on packs today? Well, I know I'm going to be streaming a lot, so this is the best value, so let's do that. I'll be right back. Yeah, you don't get the money back, but you do get the packs back, or you get the equivalent in gold, I think is technically the way it works. I'm not opening all the packs at once. Those packs are to support the stream as far as opening between turns and everything. So we'll open a pack now because we open one between every game. So we have a couple rare. Shadow Madness is pretty good. Yeah. So I think we're done. Alright, so let's go back into the arena. Alright, and wait about 20 seconds, then we'll start the game. The reason I'm doing that, guys, is so I can cut these into videos at easy time marks. Alright, so this is the 5th game in this arena series with the Warlock. We are 3-1. Let's go.
Gul'dan versus. The light shall bring victory. Your soul.
Alright, so interesting, as much early aggro as we have, we don't have any of it here. Gonna drop the 5 drops. I'm actually also gonna drop the Hellfire, so hopefully we get some good draw. It's a little better. Fairy Dragon, Mortal Coil gives us a little more early game. So we have the coin this time. I'm sure we'll argue about when to use it. Let's see. Could coin into the Fairy Dragon. Not gonna do it. I don't have to buy packs new after the beta's over. I get all the packs back. So thanks, Muppy Nation. Glad you're back. All right, so yeah, let's go and get the Fairy Dragon down now. Total Biscuit, isn't that a pretty well-known person out there? Something in some game? I know that name sounds familiar. Is he a streamer? Maybe we have two streamers playing against each other. It might not be. It might not be. That's pretty funny. Alright, so let's see here. Not really much to do for 4 mana that's better. So I think it's just yeah, I think it's just Imp and Doctor.
Do I have to?
So call for the doctor.
I am a good streamer. Alright, well thanks. Alright, Mass Dispel is so strong in a priest deck. This is gonna be tough. All the silences he has could work pretty well against our deck. Yeah, I probably will. I think I will kill the minion next time. So we're up to 4 damage. Could Shadow Bolt. That seems awful. Seems pretty aggressive. Alright, so for 4 mana, we could coin up to the Berserker. Gets a big body on the map, on the field. Actually like that play.
Here comes the pain.
Job's done.
Alright, so we'll end our turn there. Yeah, we might not have too many mods left in the stream. I'll have to see who's there and see what we can do. I think the folks that have been around modding seem to have dropped off a little bit. Total Biscuit has 1 million followers. That'd be interesting. He has a few more than me then. So Mind Blast for 5 damage, pretty aggressive. But he's basically leaving himself open. I'm not sure quite what to make of that, honestly. We have 3 minion damage here, so really there's no play, except I would say Blood Imp and Harvest Golem. Although we could Harvest Golem and get a card. Actually prefer getting more board presence. We could Mortal Coil, but there's nothing really to Mortal Coil, so trying to get a little bit better, guys. The feedback is helpful. Even when we talk about misplays, it's helpful. So. Alright, so Light Warden is a 4/4. It's making it 7/7. That's a good play. But we can double Shadow Bolt it to take it off the map, which I think is actually the right play here. Let's see, if we go 1 Shadow Bolt, could go Shadow Bolt and Harvest Golem and then draw a card, and then we save a Shadow Bolt there. 4, 6. Yeah, I like that because this guy, that'll get his Death Rattle too. We're probably gonna draw a card too, but yeah, let's go ahead and draw a card, see what we get. Hellfire. Alright, so oh yeah, if I'd Shadow Bolted first, it would have dropped his attack down. Yeah. Yeah, that could have been a good play there. Would have been a better play. Yeah, I think that qualifies as a misplay. But look, that's pretty, I'd say that's pretty advanced in the misplay world. It's like 3 steps removed from normal play, so. Yeah, we really were at 12, EG. How about this? We were at almost 600 yesterday, like 580. So, yeah. So he basically is healing like a mofo. That's the problem when playing Priest. But he only has 1 card left. So look, you know, still feel like we're in pretty good shape here. We have 2 taunt minions to put down and a knife juggler. 2/1/1 is the way to go.
Put this apple on your head.
Ready for action! Why do you fall?
We only need to do 1 more point of damage. We have taunt now though, so we don't have to worry about it. We could Shadow Bolt it, but I don't think that's good. We could draw a card. I'm not gonna Shadow Bolt it. I do think I want to draw a card though. Leper Gnome. Problem is we don't have a spot for the Leper Gnome, so we could trade here with something to get the Leper Gnome down. Which I think the Voodoo Doctor is not a bad idea.
Almost out of time.
The reason I didn't want to trade with the Imp was because he is buffing all my other minions.
Job's
So
done.
I didn't want to trade with the imp because of he has no minions. Yeah, we could attack with taunt, but you know, I'm always leery of big buffs coming from, you know, double minion health or whatever. So priests tend to do that a lot. God, he has so much. He's healing constantly. Could really use a power overwhelming right now. He can't blizzard. He's not a mage. So Shadow Bolt now wouldn't be a bad idea. Although I'd like to get the Argent Commander on the field, so I think here...
I wonder.
Let's see. We're gonna Leper Gnome. And then... Not so much worried about his damage. I'm really looking to just get damage on him.
Sure, send the big guy. Hey, catch!
As you command.
Could draw. I could draw.
Almost out of time.
I'm not gonna draw. Because it's a race at this point, I'd rather have my health. Oh, if he takes Hellfire... Oh, I hope he didn't get Hellfire. Oh no, if he Hellfires, Although, even if he Hellfires, he's gonna do 3 damage to himself. I'll have minions still alive on the field, including my Argent Commander at full health. And then I can also Hellfire next turn. So... If he Hellfires, I think he'll lose. But maybe not. He can Hellfire. If he's got another heal, he could. He could. Yeah, you're right. He would have used it insta if he had it. Whew. That was lucky. That was definitely lucky. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. We have 12 damage on the field. With Hellfire, we win the game, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. He's at 12 plus Hellfire wins. So yeah, GG.
Sure, send the big guy.
As you command.
There we go. Alright, that worked out pretty well. We got through his insane amount of healing. I think that was a pretty good game all in all. Interesting that I wonder if he is I wonder if it actually is the real Total Biscuit. I hope so. That was a good game for us for sure. All right, so yeah, that was great. Yeah, he didn't have much in the way of draw power. But you know, hopefully I'll have to check out his stream. If he's streaming this right now, it'd be cool to see the match. So again, that was a good game for this Warlock deck is doing really well. We're now 4-2. We're gonna go back and open a pack. 4-1 actually, not 4-2. I get all his subs. That would be cool. Alrighty. Yeah, so, you know, this deck's doing really well. 4-1 so far. That early aggression is nasty.
Golden epic.
Wow, we got a Golden Epic, a Golden Kidnapper. He actually does have animation. It's just real subtle. Basically, it's wind blowing through the guy and his sword ripples. Sword of Justice is an excellent Paladin sword. If you get it better, if you get it early, it can be really effective on Paladins. I don't know if Bronius is still in the chat, but he used to run that Sword of Justice on Cockatrice a lot, which was really nice if you got it early. All right, so we are going to head back into the arena in a second. This is now game 6. So, doing really good. Gonna wait about 20 seconds, guys, then we'll start. You know, this, yeah, this Warlock deck is doing pretty good. That early aggression is nasty. I'm starting to think Warlock might be my favorite class for arena. He has a lot of good common cards that do well, I have to say. Alright guys, so this is the 6th match in this Warlock series. We are currently 4-1. Check out hearthstone.com is the website. You can follow me on Twitter at Darhoth, Twitch TV at Darhoth, or YouTube at Darhoth. Let's go. Alright, so yeah, Warlock's hero power is nice. Let's see. So we're doing really good in this. I feel like the early aggression's paying off. We have early aggression, we have enough taunt, and we have a some decent late game, although we've never gotten to see it actually. So yeah.
I will fight with honor. Your soul shall be mine.
Let's see. Blood Imp, Sun Fury Protector, Harvest Golem. This isn't too bad for early game. I think we've had better starts, but not too bad. Alright, so Summoning Portal, let's go ahead and get the Blood Imp down. End our turn. So the only thing about the Sun Fury Protector on turn 2 is we won't get any taunt benefit from it. Fairy Dragon, that's a much better card for us to play on turn 2. So we'll go ahead and drop that, and we'll end our turn. Yeah, that was a great draw for us, for sure. Yeah, look at. I think Fairy Dragons are going to become very popular in both Arena and Constructed, honestly. All right, so he can't trade with us here. We can. Let's see. We can get the Harvest Golem down. I like the Harvest Golem play. He is a Paladin, so we have to be careful about leaving minions on the map because he can buff them into insanity. But not so much this early. I'd rather just start getting damage in on him. Yeah, he can trade with the fairy, and that's fine if he wants to. He's gonna coin up to something. You know, we haven't seen a single Sinjin played by anybody. Now he Divine Shield, it's a good play. Now he's gonna get his taunt minions up there. I think we're starting to see, you know, certain cards that work really well in Arena. Fairy Dragon, Sun Fury Protector, all work pretty well. We can trade here. It's probably the right play. Or we can trade for the Fairy Dragon. It's a better play, now that I look at it. Let's get our Fairy Dragon down first. And then, gonna kill his Fairy Dragon. And we're going to get some taunts on the board. Portal into double minion. Yeah, could maybe do that next turn. Yeah, but the problem is he probably would have traded for the portal. It's hard to say. Alright, at 5. Now we can get the portal out and will help us for any minions later on. And a Blood Imp will help with the health. Yeah, let's get our Blood Imp down. And our Summoning Portal. Let's figure out the best way to go here. We could trade here for the Fairy Dragon. We could kill here and not trade, which I actually like better. We have a Death Rattle still here. So stay alive that way. Can go in there.
Almost out of time.
Alright. That's what we're gonna do.
I got this.
Let's get a little board position. We still have the only taunt minion in the game. We have pretty decent health with the stealth imps out, so. Yeah, I can't go into the middle guy because the Defender of Argus because of taunt.
Let the
So I'm a little worried
to me.
about playing a paladin, honestly, because
Reporting
he-
for duty.
has a consecration, equality, something combo, he could really wipe us pretty fast. He could also, we don't have a ton of taunt in this deck. He could buff up his minions really hard and come in our face pretty bad, honestly. Alright, so we can play both. We could actually, you know what, we could actually trigger his enrage and make him a 5/5. Kind of like that. We're gonna be out of cards, which is the bad thing, but
Here come the pain. I've got a hit. God.
so now he becomes a 5/7. Let's see. I'm cleared here. I looked at that wrong. I thought that would kill him. I totally looked at that wrong. That was bad. Alright, well here. Gonna bring that minion out of stealth. He's got taunt anyway. So
Sure, send the big guy.
I'm gonna go ahead and bring him out of stealth as well. We need to start getting the damage in as quickly as we can. I'd have to go back and look and see if I could have done that better. Sword of Justice could work really well. It's gonna take a point of damage here. Yeah, the card advantage is pretty rough, I would agree. Probably should have been drawing some cards along the way. But on the other hand, we have 11, 12, 14 points of damage, 18 points of damage coming out. So let's draw first and see what we get. Scarlet Crusader. Nice, we can play both of them. No, we can't because we're out of minions. Let's see what we want to do here. So I think trading here is good because then we can drop these two. Well, actually, not really a reason to trade, honestly. I'm a little worried. You know, I want to clear his minion because
So many possibilities.
I want to clear his minion because, again, paladins can get some crazy buffages going on. So
I got this. Sure, send the big guy.
You're going down. Victory.
all right, nothing left to do. We'll end our turn. Yeah, we're maxed out on minions now. So there's a 2-card paladin combo that could really kill us here. Equality into concentration would wipe the map, and honestly, wipe the board. In which case, we might be in trouble.
Reporting for duty.
Voodoo Doctor is pretty good, but it's not worth clearing anything, except maybe our summoning portal, honestly, at this point, because I don't know that we really need the summoning portal. So this guy's going to be tough with 4. Anything that attacks him is going to take damage. I think we definitely need to draw. Blood Imp isn't terrible, but so we have to do 7 points of damage. Yeah, I think the Berserker into him, because then the Berserker is gonna get up to 8. Although I think he'll survive next turn. We can trade here 2/2 eventually. 5 and 2. Yeah, Burning Shield's very true.
Almost out of time.
Join or die.
I got this. Sure, send the big guy.
Yep, no, I agree. I was working my way over to the shields. Berserker on the 2/2 could have done more damage. Yeah, that would have been game too. Hopefully he doesn't equality consecrate. That's the only thing that would really save him at this point.
My shield for Argus.
Yeah, that was... we could have finished it there, unfortunately. Alright, so we're back in this crazy taunt situation again. So we can do a decent trade there. We only need to do 3 damage, right? So kill him. There, 6, GG. So yeah.
Join or die.
You're going down.
Yeah, there's lots of things we could have done there, could have influenced, etc. But no reason to do it. Once I see a way to die, then to end the game, that's what I'm gonna try to do. Although the Berserker, you're right, would have been good, because I could have triggered the Berserker and done 3 more attack and ended it a turn early. So you know, it's good though. I mean, look, we're doing well here. So, all right, so that's it for that game. Let's open a pack. Five and 1 now. It's pretty good. Alright, so Blessed Champion is our rare. Nothing too crazy, although Fairy Dragon... I tell you, I will say, my opinion on Fairy Dragon has changed immensely playing Arena. Definitely no doubt about that. Alright, so wait about 10 seconds and we'll start this game. Alright guys, this is the 7th game in this Warlock series. We're 5 and 1, doing well. Let's go. Get some more people in here. We're having a nice epic run. Yeah. So it's doing good. Yeah, Illidan. Is Illidan our big card? I can't remember. No, it's not.
Your soul shall be mine.
Alright, Power Overwhelming is not bad early. We really need some other good early draw. There we go. Alright, so not much we can't do anything turn 1. But starting turn 2, we're gonna have Fairy Dragons out.
Summoning portal open.
A pint-sized summoner, that'll be good. She coined in a pint-sized summoner, which actually is not a bad play. Because it's going to make her next minion cheap, so it's really... you get a lot of good value there by doing that. I'm not sure how long I'm going to stream today, honestly. We'll see. See how I feel after this. At the rate we're going, this could be 4 more games, which would be a while, right? Or we're 5 and 1. It could be 4 more games. Ah, so look at this. Stealth his pint-sized summoner. That is a great play. Had to have known that he was going to get that Master of Disguise. So that's why he coined into the pint size. This is going to get tough. He has a good minion deck. We don't really have AoE. So it's going to be hard. We don't really have a way to remove that guy. He's going to be on the board for a long time except for Hellfire. Alright, so... I don't know that we probably do need to get Taunt up, so at least we don't take the 4 damage there, I think. Yeah.
Shields up.
I don't want to get behind early against a rogue, honestly. You get behind early against the rogue. So here's a pint-sized summoner. The first minion each turn costs 2 less. So that, in stealth, we can't touch it unless we have an AoE ability. And this deck lacks AoE ability. So that combo, that's awesome. That is a really good combo. We had a Master of Disguise in our rogue deck one time, and it's so powerful. It's the reason why our rogue deck worked really well. This is going to be tough. We're going to be behind the 8-ball a little bit, unfortunately. Alright, we can get Knife Juggler down. Now, he did, so he brought it out of stealth, so he must not have much in the way of minions left. Yeah, so here, I think we're gonna trade for the Summoner. The reason is so that we improve the chances of Knife Juggler hitting the 4-drop. So that's what we're gonna do.
I got this. Put this apple on your head.
Hopefully the Knife Juggler hits the 4. Ah, it didn't. Alright. So we're gonna take 8 damage next turn. It's gonna be rough. It depends. You know, rogues tend to not go real minion heavy. So if she has 4 or 5 spells, honestly, I don't know that it's a complete misplay. I would have kept it in stealth all day long, honestly. He's gonna get rid of my Knife Juggler. It's a good play. I don't have taunt. This minion gives everybody else taunt. So he really wants to clear my board. That's interesting. That makes sense. Keeping board control is not a bad thing.
The light protects me.
Do you need a blessing?
Yeah, so this is, again, still looking pretty tough. Wow. We have no plays other than the draw. Shadow Bolt. Alright, that's something good. So we can at least get the 4/4 off. Yeah, I think that's our best play.
Job's done.
Yeah, this is tough. Gonna take 8 points of damage this next turn. You know, if we could draw a Hellfire and clear the board, she's put a lot into her minions early. How much is Hellfire again? I can't remember. 7 mana or is it 6? If it's 7, then we're probably screwed. But we pretty much need a Hellfire, and even then, we're gonna do 3 points of damage to ourselves, which is not the greatest in the world. Well, there's our Wind Fury, but we need 1 more for Power Overwhelming. So we can do 16 points of damage next turn with no taunt. The problem is we don't have anything to survive this round. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, plus 1 from the dagger. We're going to be down to 1 point. So maybe we get the Archmage out. No, I think we get the Archmage out for some soft taunt. You think draw? Yeah, I think draw. No, if I draw, I lose my. I'm gonna hurt myself. No, I'm not gonna draw.
So many possibilities.
I will be your death.
Gonna go mage.
Ready for
So
this?
here's the plan. We're either gonna have 1 point. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I can't Wind Fury next turn. I should have done that. I mean, odds are it's done. She only needs 1 extra point of damage, really. I'm just hoping that she gets worried that I have some big spells, frankly, and decides to go after this Archmage.
Don't mess with Tusk.
I think that'd be misplay by her, but she might if she doesn't have the extra 1 point of damage. Yeah, so we're down to 2, plus her rogue weapon will be 1 more. Alright, so... I'm not seeing any way out here. Even if we draw a big taunt minion, it's still gonna work. If I draw, I kill myself. That would actually be pretty funny. I kind of want to draw just to kill myself. So Shadow Bolt, we can take 4 points off. Not going to do any good. Nothing here is going to do any good. So, what do you think? Draw or Shadow Bolt myself to die? Oh, Shadow Bolt's minion only. You're right. All right, let's draw. There we go. Well,
played.
she got a, I still wouldn't have won if I played Wind Fury. There's no way. Alright. I only could have done 20 points of damage even with Wind Fury. Right, 20 damage, but he's at 23. So he has 3 points of damage. Now, the funny thing would have been, not that this happened, but, yeah, you could have Hellfired for a draw. That's what I was going to say. It wouldn't have worked out because it would have taken an extra turn, but I could have Hellfired and killed both of us, and then actually we both get a, loss, actually, I think is the way it works. So, anyway. We see the power of that early combo. Master of Disguise is a great card. A coin into the summoner, that makes a lot of sense. Because she knew she had Master of Disguise waiting. So, alright, let's get back. We're going to open a pack real quick. Alright, so we got one epic card, which is Farsight. Farsight is a pretty good card for Shaman, although you never know what you're going to get, so it's pretty situational. Probably not bad for an arena deck. I don't know that I'd use it in Constructed. Yeah, that's true. If you have a ton of legendary cards, it's definitely not a bad way to go. Alright, so this is the 8th match in this epic ongoing Warlock series. We're 5-3 going into the next game. Hearthstone.com is the website. You can follow me on Twitter, Twitch TV, and YouTube at Darhoth. Also, check out the Hearthstone forums that are general discussion, and check out the Hearthstone 101 guide I put together. Alright, let's go. It's 5-2 is going pretty well, I have to say. I'm not sure how much more I'll be playing after this, honestly. I'm getting pretty tired. I've now streamed 28 hours in the last 3 days. I did beat Total Biscuit. That was pretty cool. So it's going to take a while to match us with someone. It's trying to find someone with a similar rating as us. And 5-2, there's not going to be a ton of people. It does, yeah. It definitely does match you.
Gul'dan versus
Alright, a Shaman. Shamans can be tough in early aggro. We'll see if the Shaman decides to pull 3 Stoneflame totems again, or whatever, Flame Tongue totems like last time we've had. I'm tempted to drop 1 Shadow Bolt and try to get something better. What do you think about dropping the Shadow Bolt? We don't have any of our early aggression out. Yeah, I think 1 drop is the way to go. Alright, so that's a little bit better. We get Taunt Minion turn 1, Fairy Dragon turn 2. Dust Devil is such a strong card. Now I'm really glad we have the Taunt Minion to deal with that Dust Devil. At least he'll take 3 points of damage and trade, so yeah.
Ready for action!
Goldshire Footman to the rescue.
The elements will destroy you.
I'm not sure I would have traded there if I was him, but I guess that kind of makes sense. Let's see. I think Fairy Dragon is our next choice. Alright, so we have 3 here. You know, he's continuing to clear us, but that's fine. He won't be able to clear Scarlet Crusader. So let's get the Scarlet Crusader down. Yeah, next turn we'll probably go Doctor. Yeah, I should get the portal down early. You can't coin into portal because it will still be 1 mana cost to make the Doctor free, honestly. Alright, so it's not 0 cost. Look at summoning portal, guys. Not less than 1.
Someone call for the doctor.
Do I have to?
Join or die.
Yeah, summoning portal, you can't have 0 cost minions, so. Alright, Sun Fury Protector is not very helpful right now. I could power overwhelming the frog and hit him for 5 to the face. It's actually not a bad idea. Alright, so I think summoning portal, 5 mana. So we could coin into there, which gives us a taunt minion.
I wonder.
Alright, I gotta figure something out quick. Alright, so yeah, I think I'm actually going to go.
Almost out of time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop him. We might lose the portal from doing that, but I think that's the better play. Yeah, I thought about not taunting the portal, but he's gonna have to do 4 points of damage straight out to it. He's not gonna be able to do it from minions unless he has charge, which would be unusual. Yeah, so see, he doesn't have anything to do there. Corehound comes out this turn. So and we can have 2 more mana potentially. Power overwhelming. Kind of thinking draw into Corehound actually. I can't Shadow Bolt and get the Corehound into play. Well, Power Overwhelming I could. That's true.
Possibilities.
I got this.
Almost out of time.
Could have killed the Wrath of Air Totem there.
What you want?
Yeah, should have killed the Air Totem, maybe. Alright, so we can basically, let's see. We Shadow Bolt that guy. He's gonna become a 5/5 when we kill him. Alright, so... Nice, Gadgetzan Actioneer. So... Alright, here's what I want to do. I'm going to play the Gadgetzan Actioneer. Then we're going to clear. We're going to hit him in the face. And then we're going to coin into Shadow Ball. That was tough. I could have traded with the I could have killed the totem. I had to go for the taunt minion first, so.
Feel the power of the wind.
Wow, he is just buffing that guy all to hell. He can't trade for Core Hound because my summoning portal has taunt. He's playing scared, honestly, at this point. But he's not in terrible position. Alright. So we really need to be pretty effective here. Hellfire will get us 4 damage. 9 is 13. It'll clear the map. And he'll be at 4. And we can Shadow Bolt to finish him off. Right? Oh, we can't. We don't have enough mana to do all that. You think trade and then Hellfire? Yeah.
I wonder.
Alright, so Hellfire and the Shadow Bolt I think is a good idea. Should have Shadow Bolted first though, so we can draw a card from the Auctioneer. But
I feel itchy.
For the king!
alright, so 1 damage to a minion, so I can't quite finish him off. I can do 2 and then 4 with the Maid, with the Storm Pike.
I've got a huge gun!
Nice, get some taunt on the board.
Why do you call?
Job's done.
I'm not done yet, guys. Calm down. I was attacking first. Guys are so quick to come after me when I do anything. Alright, so we can get him down to 1 health this time, because we can do 4 or 5. Nothing else really to do there. Let's draw a card and see what we get. Kurabashi Berserker. Again, the Argent Commander. It's the better way to go.
Victory or death! As you command.
Job's done.
The gates are open.
See, Knife Juggler's pretty good at this point. I can summon a random demon. I actually prefer to get the Wind Fury Harpy down.
Victory or death.
Job's done.
Oh, huh. 2 damage to a character? Wow. You're right, I could have killed him. Sorry, I'll kill him this time. 5, 7, 9, he won't kill me. Oh, he's 3 damage. Ah, you know what? I deserve to lose this game. I deserve to lose this game. I'll be honest about that. Oh, nope, spell power. Oh, but it's 11. One too many manas.
I wonder.
Come on, Knife Juggler, hit the hero. Damn. I can't Archmage Bane, it's 11 mana, guys.
Hey, catch!
Job's done.
I do feel guilty. I am just really tired, honestly.
So many possibilities.
I can't kill the totem, guys, because there's oh, that's not a good trade. I can't kill the totem because of taunt.
Here come to pain.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Job's done.
Playing the Auctioneer before the Berserker would not have got me a card. No, it doesn't. It's not a spell, it's a minion. I need some direct damage here. Alright. Alright, this should be game. There's no reason this isn't game, right? Yeah. So 2 there. 4 there. No.
So
He's gonna have
many
1 life.
Possibilities.
Alright, so let's get the Blood Imps down.
Do I have to? Do I have to? Time to pay.
Almost out of time.
Yeah, I was thinking about killing the healing totem.
Job done.
That's what I was contemplating, whether to do that. Fucking Sinjin should still be okay. As long as he doesn't get a taunt totem. He didn't.
I'm almost out of cards.
Well played.
Oh, yeah. Alright, that was pretty rough. Yeah. Definitely have to go back and look. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I'd have to look at the stream and see what you guys were saying. I really wasn't following along too much in the chat because honestly, I was trying to focus on the game. That's also why I was pretty quiet. So yeah, so let's back out. Stop focusing on the game. Alright, so 6 and 2, we'll open a pack here. Those of you who were on the stream last night, you will know that when I get tired, I tend to really start playing badly. So, Golden Knife Juggler, that's a pretty cool card actually. Alright guys, gonna take a quick break, just a couple minutes, then we'll get into the next game. I need a break. Alright. So 6 and 2. I honestly don't know if I have 3 more games in me. I'm getting really tired, so gonna give it a try. Hopefully we'll continue to do well. But yeah. Haven't really eaten lunch. Haven't really done anything but stream. So, yeah. Getting a headache, no food, tired. Yes, I'm whining, deal with it. I feel like whining right now, so. But, I am having fun with you guys. This has been a great deck. It's been a great arena for this Warlock. I'm starting to really like Warlock for arena. I think the Warrior deck finished 5 and 3. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. But I think it was 5 and 3. 5 and 3, not 5 and 3. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the next match. Was it 4-3? I thought it was 5-3. Maybe it was 4-3. I think we were 4-1 at one point, though. Alright, guys, so this is the... Can't do math right now. 9th match on this Warlock Arena run, so let's go. I do actually have some mods, I just don't think any are in, so...
Gul'dan versus
For Doomhammer, your soul shall be mine.
Alright, it's a pretty good start. We'll get the Goldshire Footman down early. Fairy Dragon turn 2, so I think we'll keep these cards. So those of you who haven't seen it, this is the Ogrimmar map. I'm stalling, blinking a little bit on my World of Warcraft. It's been a while. Yeah, dumping the Price Detector might have been a good idea.
I wonder.
Now, if only those catapults did 1 damage. I think the full game is supposed to be out in, they keep saying by the end of the year. So that's what I would expect.
There is little time.
He's really taking a long time for this move. Not quite sure why, but he is. And he ends up doing nothing. Not even... Yeah, nothing. Alright.
To arms!
Job's done.
So, definitely a good start for us. Shamans can be very tough to play against. They can get a lot of board presence pretty early, and once they get board presence, it's kind of hard to clear it. We do have a lot of clear in this deck with the Shadow Bolts, so it's not too bad. End of the year is full release, open beta, maybe another month or two.
I feel itchy.
Shields up.
Job's done.
Yeah, it's a pretty polished game, I would say. We've only seen 2 bugs so far. There's a black screen bug, and when you try to open card packs. I think there was another bug, but I don't remember what it is that we saw. But this run's going pretty good with this Warlock deck. Happy with it so far. So, oh, end of the turn bug. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, if you mouse over the turn button right when the wick comes out that burns down to the end of your turn, a lot of times you can't hit end of turn.
My eyes are open.
Alright, so still going pretty good for us. I'm tempted to power overwhelming the leper gnome. We'll do 6 damage plus the 2 from the leper gnome plus the 2, yeah, 6, so 8 damage. It's not a bad play. And we also have Shadow Bolt available still. I do feel like we need to draw, because we are getting pretty low on cards. So Yeah, we could just Shadow Bolt. You know, actually,
So
yeah.
many
Alright, I kind of feel like I need to draw. We're gonna Shadow Bolt, and then this is just gonna be, we're just gonna go, before we do that. Oh wait, yeah. 4/4 and attack, and then it dies, that's right. Alright.
almost out of time.
I got this.
Job's done.
So, you know, obviously we're in a good position. Unfortunately, though, we have one card. So we're pretty much going to be drawing every turn now, I would have to think. But he's at 16 health, so not entirely bad for us. But he should have a lot of options. I'm guessing he just got some really bad draw because he hasn't played anything. He could play Fork Lightning or Lightning Storm. I can't remember Lightning Storm what it does, but Fork Lightning, I think would kill the Fairy Dragon and almost kill the Protector. It's only immune to targeted spells. So if he fork lightnings and AoEs, it won't kill the dragon. I mean, it will kill the dragon, sorry. Wow, he's coining up into something. Doomhammer. Alright, well, he's going to be swinging for 2 every turn. I think... Does it also have Wind Fury? I can't remember. Yeah, Wind Fury. So he's going to be swinging for 4. I think he's just decided he needs to start doing damage and getting some minions cleared. Yeah, so we're definitely going to be drawing here, obviously. There's not much else to do. It does have Overload, which is... But, you know, not too bad. I don't think Summoning Portal doesn't get us anywhere here, so we really need to draw. That's much better.
I got this.
Job's done.
So we'll pretty much be drawing every turn now. Well, next turn we can play the Archmage, potentially. Although I think I'd rather draw and play the Summoning Portal. And then hopefully we get some value out of the Summoning Portal down the road. Although, dropping Archmage now with 4 damage when we have such a good board position might be the way to go as well. We'll have to see what we get from the draw. O2 Taunt Minion is not bad for him. I'd be curious to see what cards he has, because he hasn't played hardly anything. I don't know if he just has a really strong late game deck, and that's what he's trying to build into, or what, but he's, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if he's got, what is it, a Molten Giant that you can cast. So now he can cast a Molten Giant for free, which is a 8/8 minion. That may be what he's trying to work towards, but yeah. Alright, Blood Imp is nice for us. We'll get the Scarlet Crusader down.
For the crusade!
And the Blood Imp.
I got this.
Job's done.
I couldn't Portal Scarlet and Imp because the Portal can never be less than 1. Right, so we used 2 to draw, which means we had 4 left. So these would not have been 0 cost. Unless I'm thinking of something wrong. You know, for him to be this far with this many wins, he's got to have a pretty decent deck. Yeah, it would have been 6, but I already had used 2 to draw. So I only had 4 left, not 6. Yeah, I used the draw to get the Imp. I'm gonna put the Archmage down next turn, I
There is
think.
little time.
I want to get the 4 damage going on the board. I want to end this before he pulls some crazy shaman comeback, which
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
not that surprising sometimes. Alright, Gurubashi Berserker is not bad. Let's see, so we could go 4 into 3 for the Berserker. We could just drop the Archmage. I really kind of want to drop the Archmage, honestly.
Join or die.
Yeah, I'm gonna portal into the Berserker.
I got this.
So we kill him with 8 damage next turn. I'm gonna keep my minion stealth for now. Yeah, I want to keep the imp safe. The extra health is nice because right now it's keeping 3 of these 5 minions out of AoE range, honestly. So I don't know there's much left to do here. We have 8 points of damage on the board, so he's got to trade something if he wants to stay alive. Kind of wish we had played the Archmage a couple turns ago, because the game would have been over by now. But we also would have been out of cards, so it's kind of hard to say how that would have gone. Flame Tongue Totem. Can't remember. Is it just +2 attacks? That actually helped him a little bit. He could kick out the summoning portal, but doesn't remove any damage, so he would die if he does that. But he probably wants to take out the summoning portal because he wants to not have me have cheap minions anymore. So
Feel the power of the wind.
I'll say that's good. He did Wind Fury there. That's probably the best he's gonna do. All right, gonna hit me for 2. Guess that's the best play. Harvest Golem. Alright, so this is going to be 5/7, so let's draw a card and see what we get. Argent Commander. It's 4, 6, 7 points of damage. Still can't quite kill him. But I like Argent Commander here for the charge.
To Northrend!
So 6 points of damage. We can get him down to 2. It's going to hit us for 5. Tempted to make a trade here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
You're going down.
Want to maintain our good board position. Yeah. Could have been attacking with the imp here, but taking a more conservative route, honestly, because... And this is... So, one thing I just want to point out, guys. The Doomhammer he has... So, yeah, he's Worn Furied. But... If he's using the Doomhammer, that means he gets...